Hello, and welcome back to another Dokkan Battle Builder. Let's just hop right on in. Goku story, final stages of the Red Zone against the Vegeta with... How much health does he have? 1.2 billion. Lovely. Because, you know, we're gonna be here for a while. Again, same thing like with the Goku video. If we lose it all, or it takes me too long, I'm gonna cut. And we're gonna come back, like, 50 minutes into the damn video to see what happened. Again... Luckily, though, thankfully, this guy, he is annoying, right, for sure, because he is going to be orb changing on us every single turn. That's gonna suck, but I think we'll be okay. Vegeta, you can't attack debuff Vegeta, and you want to try to, like, kill him quickly by, like, critting, because he gets a bunch of defense. The problem with that is, right, Vegeta... is going to be alive for a very long time. Right, so he's going to get built up really quickly. Luckily, you can dodge Vegeta, which is pretty good. Right, but I don't know how long I should stack for before trying to kill him. Right, because he's going to just be around for a ridiculously long amount of time. And it's like... I can't just transform turn 4. Right, we won't have the damage or the defense needed to get rid of Vegeta. So we're gonna have to stall out, like, pretty hard, or else we're just gonna get cooked. So I don't really know what to do. And our next rotation, if you already saw it, it's not good. So we're gonna do our best. Namek Goku should be relatively decent, I hope. If he's not, I'll just swap him out for a Rainbow Orb Changer, probably. But I'm going to assume that the strat here is going to be Vegito. Alright, try to get this guy transformed alongside one Vegito, and then have another Vegito sitting on the other rotation. And then just hope things go well. Maybe have the gods floating around, have... well, I do really like having Super Saiyan 4 Goku next to the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I do really like that. Maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll try my best. But it's just gonna be very rough for a very long time. It's just gonna get 1.2 billion HP, man. That is always just the most annoying thing. And they make these bosses have an insane amount of HP. Obviously, I would prefer to get an attack stack with Namek Goku, but I kind of need the key for next turn. He is going to change the orbs anyway. Alright, let's see how Namek Goku eats this. Remember, Vegeta only gets attack based on how many times he's been hit. It does a decent amount of damage. I'm going to assume that Namek Goku, by the time Vegeta is hitting really hard, is going to have like 4 million defense. I'm going to hope he does. Right, because Vegeta gets 5% attack up to 300% with every time he's hit. Right. So I'm gonna hope by the time he's built up that much that Namek Goku is gonna be completely fine. He might not. I don't know. To be honest. I would be interested to see how fast someone could actually beat this stage. Like, is Kaioken Goku strong enough to just, like, obliterate this guy? I would probably wager no. Because I don't think Kaioken and Goku can do enough damage to get rid of this Vegeta before the Vegeta starts becoming, like, scary. Right, we could bring him. We could try. I don't think it would go very well, but we could definitely attempt it. Right. Not getting supers is bad, though, fellas. We need you to actually super. That's something that would be very, very nice, to be honest. Okay, that's a 70% fail and no additionals. Okay. Thanks, guys. Really cool. Alrighty. This is fine. I'm okay with this completely. It's not 20 key, so they're not going to get the guaranteed additional, but it's enough. Like a 24 key would give him a crit, but it's okay. We mainly just want them together. That way next turn we can fuse. This does 0 damage. Vegeta also does have a damage threshold while having the ability to massively raise his defense, as well as increasing his defense by a lot, and then, you know, obviously lowering your attack a little bit as well. So it just compounds and make it so that you're probably not going to break his threshold. That's like the whole point, is that he wants to stall you out, which he's already like making you fight him for 8 turns anyway, like 80 billion turns. So it's like just annoying. Anyway, how are y'all doing? How's the anniversary treating you? Because we're gonna be in here for a while, so I feel like it's like we have the time to just sit here and chat just for a bit, right? Before I get bored and then I fast forward, right? Eventually, we're gonna get to the point where that's gonna happen, and I'm gonna go watch like a YouTube video while I sit here and I wait to get accidentally killed, right? We'll see what happens. I doubt it'll be soon where we finish this, but we're gonna, we're gonna be going for a while. I don't know how to feel about Daima Vegeta, right? I guess let's talk about him. So I talked about him a little bit in the video we made about him and like all the other stuff that dropped for the EX part, all right? And while I do think he's good, I don't think he's great, and that upsets me because Daima, Goku, and Glorio, I think, are both better than him, like straight up, just better than him, which is really unfortunate because those guys came out pre-anniversary, and it's not like they didn't know that they were going to drop Daima Vegeta. But they knew he was coming, so it upsets me just like a little bit that he's not better. Now, granted, I guess you can't really say like, oh, but like he is still like. We don't know what else is going to happen, so maybe he'll like be better in the future. I don't know, right? And then, of course, he does have access to silly, funny, haha button that is Super Saiyan 4 Goku support, and it's just like him being tied to that and him being potentially balanced around that is kind of upsetting, right? Because while I do think that, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is a very good character and his existence is an overall positive, if there's going to be like basing how well units perform off of him, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Just in general, I will. It will be a kind of frustrating if that's how they're gonna balance every single character that's on his support. That is gonna be annoying because we've already had basically 4 instances of it already, and it's like, I would rather you just make them good without him, and then they're just better. But like, they have to consider the fact that they have access to Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? Giving the 10% damage reduction and the 70% defense, like that's a big buff that they have to keep in like consideration, which I think is really annoying, right? That's really unfortunate because going forward, again, if you're this far in the video, I'm like, you should have watched Daima by now. Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku, when he drops in Dokkan, right? Is he going to be balanced around AGL Carnival Goku, like Super Saiyan 4 Goku? I would hope no, but with how the pattern of characters on his team is going, I'm going to assume that he will be, and that's upsetting to me. I would rather he just be like crazy good, and then if you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he's just even better, right? Kind of like what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is. That's what I would want. That's not what's happening, which is very upsetting. If that makes sense, Anyway, let's just do this, get this out. That way we can start having the 2-turn support rolling, having just more juice on the table, I should say, for our boy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because it's a very big buff, for sure. It's just, if that's what we have to rely on for 90% of the units this year, I'm gonna be a little sad. I will. So, anyway, that's just like kind of my thoughts. Alright, I think we're getting close to the point where I will be like cutting until we're at the end of this fight. Right, just because like we've only taken off a health bar and a half, and we're 10 minutes into the fight. So I think we're gonna just skip around, I think. As much as I would love to just sit here and talk and chat for 30 minutes, I don't know. Like, I don't have anything to say because I don't know anything to talk about. Right? We talked about everything in the last video, pretty much. So, alright, I am gonna go ahead and skip until we're closing out the fight, I should say. And then we'll be back then. So I'll see you guys when we're back. So we're back, and I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the final turn of the fight here. It is turn 10. It has been very long. Very, very boring fight of just stacking to hell. We're gonna go ahead, transform into Vegito, transform or use Gogeta's active, and it should be the end of this. I highly doubt this Vegeta's gonna last this turn. He is fully built up, so he has his max stats active, where he's just like absolutely like throwing out very, very powerful hits. Except he can't really get through like 80 to 90 to 100% damage reduction from characters like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. The LR Gods transform first turn, right? With how much they've stacked up, it's just too much, right? For Vegeta to be able to damage. Namek Goku, he could probably take, like, probably would take damage, but he's not going to get hit, right? So it doesn't matter whatever he does this turn, right? He's just going to be here to the fact that he's been holding it down for as long as he was, right? Turn 1, 2, 3, 4, right? That kind of thing. That's like the main reason he was here in the first place, was just to hold it down and then be tanky enough by the time we got deep into the fights to the point where even if I couldn't do something like this, he would still be able to help us out. So, should be over. I highly doubt, you know, this turn doesn't end here. And if it doesn't, we do have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active skill that we can just pop, and then Vegeta will be out of here. He's not living that. It's going to be 999 damage. And these bosses are just really goddamn tanky. I don't know how I feel about them. The missions that they want you to do these with, I think are probably going to be incredibly difficult. Again, just to remind you, just because it has been a while since I've said this, Grade A power, full team, Otherworld Warriors, and Youth. Grade A power, I don't think is possible. Even with the GT Super Saiyans, you're short 1 unit, right? And that 1 unit slot makes a very big difference in a fight that's this goddamn long. You're just asking to get, like, caught by something. Because this Vegeta, after he has, like, his 300% attack built up, is going to be damn near invincible, right? So, or damn near one-shotting people with normals. I don't think, like, in Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or Gohan with damage reduction support is going to be living that, right? I just don't. Maybe you have like full dodge build, he dodges everything whenever he's on rotation. Sure, but highly doubt it. Anyway, we did it. It's done. I'll do all the missions on my own damn time. I think a lot of them are going to be pretty hard. Otherworld Warriors. What were they thinking? That is going to be god-awful. You have maybe 3 good units on that category. Maybe a couple others with, what, Int Super Saiyan 3 Goku? You can potentially get him through this. It'll be hard. It's, I guess, doable, I guess. Youth? Good luck with that one. 26-minute fight. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all in the next one. This was very long and very boring. Bye-bye.